Hi everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my finally everyday kind of makeup look that I wear on daily basis when I am not filming, and I'm also going to show you guys how I do my face makeup as well for the summertime. So it's kind of like a get glam with me summertime skin routine edition. I don't know. Just to let you guys know that I won't be filming for the maybe next Saturday, but I'm not sure if I will be able to because I have contracts, but then I am actually leaving on a vacation road trip. I'm gonna try my best to take my camera with me and kind of give you guys a vlog video because it's been a while that I haven't posted any vlog videos on here, so maybe that would be fun. We are actually going to explore the Ontario side this time other than Quebec because there's a lot of cool Ontario places that I actually don't know about, nor does my husband, so we're going to be exploring that. So I'm quite excited about that vlog and that little vacation. I'll get to kind of detox from everything and everyone. But this is going to be a get ready with me video, summer edition, and I'm really excited to be sharing this video with you guys. But before I go ahead and start off this tutorial, if you're new here to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and taking your time to watch my video. It really means a lot to me. Also, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video. It would really mean a lot to me as well, and I would love to have you guys aboard on the light family that I have here on my channel. So if you guys want to learn how I created this glam today, please keep on watching. Hi everyone. Alright, let's get started. This is my nude face. You guys haven't seen this face in a long time now. This is how it looks like. Please don't mind, I'm breaking out. I have redness. I'm actually tan, so my face is lighter than my rest of here because SPF my face all the time. It's very, very important to put SPF. So let me go ahead and remove my little, I have those little stickers on my little acne. Like they look like this. This helps to kind of like heal the pimple if you have one. I will show you the box in a second. So I do have a few around my face because I'm breaking out. This is the one that I am currently using. I really like it. Honestly, it works well. I get this from Amazon. It's called Real Beauty. I like them so far. I've tried so many of these things and I feel like these are the only ones that kind of somewhat work better than the others. So I always do my skincare before my makeup. I feel like it just gives a better application, and I feel like the makeup lasts a little bit longer throughout the day as well. So the first thing, I already went ahead and I did that yesterday night actually, and it's exfoliating. I try not to exfoliate every day because this here is quite I don't want to call it like sandy, but you can feel the little sugar grains actually exfoliating your skin, and this is what I love because I have really dry skin, and I feel like something like this, it just really helps to remove all the dead skin that I have on my face, and I get that often a lot, especially here on my forehead and on my chin lately. So this helps to really exfoliate, remove all that dead skin, and also moisturize and glow my face. Honestly, this has been my favorite one. This is my second bottle or jar, and this is the L'Oreal one, and this is the pure sugar scrub, and I love it. It smells really good and it gives like a really nice glowy finish to the skin, and you feel extremely moisturized. So this is how it looks like. I take a tiny bit of that on my finger and I massage it all around, and then I wash my face with cold water. Now for skincare and all of that, because I do that on a daily basis every single day, 2 times a day actually, because skincare for me is really, really important. So I'm just gonna pull my hair away from the face so it doesn't bother me. There you go, much better. Alright, so I use a lot of the Ordinary stuff. I have a lot of the Ordinary. I feel like they work really well with my skin. I don't really go all out for skincare. Like, I don't spend so much money on skincare. I just really use what I feel like it works with my skin. I have prone to acne a little bit, like I break out from time to time, and I'm somebody who picks a lot her face, so it's not good, it doesn't help, but I do that. I just can't leave a yellow pimple there or a blackhead there. I need to take it off. So this is my thing that I'm working on, to not touch it that much. But these skincares, they really help with acne, and they make them slowly disappear from my face, and I love them. So I use hyaluronic acid all the time, the ordinary. I also use the lactic acid. That helps a lot. I actually do need a new one of this one. And I also use this one. I can't spell it, so I'll leave it here, and hopefully you guys could read it off. If not, I will leave the name of it in the description box down below. So I use this a lot. Sometimes when I'm breaking out, these two are my favorite. The lactic, sorry, did I say lactic? Lactic acid, the 10% plus HA, and I use the N something. And these help a lot with my acne. And for my dry skin, I use hyaluronic acid because it's really moisturizing, and I love this one a lot. This is the 100% the plant oil, and this really gives a really nice glow, and it really preps the skin for the foundation and all of that. So this is my favorite thing. And obviously caffeine for my under eye, which I really like. And I also use the First Aid Beauty, the eye cream, and sometimes I use their collagen cream as well. This is the firming collagen cream, ultra repair, one of my favorites as well. If you have extremely dry skin, you guys, this has changed my skin and I absolutely love it. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Intense Hydration. This big jar will last you forever. I already have that on my skin, so my skin is nicely prepped and moisturized. But what I will be doing is just, I'm gonna add a little bit more of the plant oil. So it is, I add a few drops, massage it around and put it on my face. So it just like kind of preps your skin. It gives you that really nice glow. And sometimes also when I use this oil, I like to use my gua sha, and just to kind of like depuff my skin, because this really helps a lot, especially when it's cold. I do have a small cosmetic fridge sitting right here, and this is pretty nice cold, and it's just really, it's like very calming, very soothing, and this helps to depuff your skin, your face. Honestly, before I didn't know how to use a gua sha stick or a gua sha massager before, thanks to TikTok over quarantine. A lot of people used it, and I kind of learned how to use it from there. I know that I'm probably not doing a great job with it right now, but you know, I'm trying, I'm still practicing, and it works. I like it. I also have the roller, this roller right here for like the under eye. Ooh, this feels really good. And I just go over like this. This is what I always use for my skincare slash massage. If you guys would like to have a more in-depth skincare routine, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. But this is just kind of like a quick run through to what I use to prep my skin before the makeup. Now comes the makeup part. Obviously, with all this moisturizing and hydration, I always use a primer. My favorite one at the moment is the Too Faced. This is the Hangover RX Replenishing Face Cream, and I love it because I feel like it really works, and it just really helps to moisturize my face and also make the makeup last longer. So I just add a little bit of that on my hand, and then I just run it through my face. I do use a lot of Too Faced products in my everyday makeup routine right now in the summertime, just because I love the finish and it's just more natural on my skin. But this is a product that is not Too Faced, and it is my Jeffree Star. This is the color correcting, and this is in peach. I honestly really like it. If you guys don't like Jeffree Star or Jeffree Star cosmetics in general, you can use any correcting primer or concealer or anything like that, but this one really works with me a lot, so I add a little bit of that. So I add it under my eyes and a little bit here just to lift up. I don't know what's going on, but my whole house is shaking, and I don't know if it's my neighbors upstairs, but they've been like really intensely like banging upstairs. I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to be a Karen, you know, like, no, I refuse to be a Karen. So I just put that right there and I blend it out, and it just immediately brightens up my under eye, and it's gonna help with the concealing process after. Now comes my foundation. This has been my go-to. I love it. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, and the shade is in Sand. And the way I like to do it is that I like to pump the back of my hand here and then blend it with my fingers like this, kind of like mush it around, and then I apply it on my face. I don't know why, I just feel like warming up the product a little bit to your skin, it helps with like a better finish. That's what I have been noticing, and I absolutely love it. And then I take my Mfma makeup sponge. I've done a full video on Mfma products. If you guys haven't watched it, check out my channel, it's already in there. And if ever you wish to shop any of the Mfma product, I will leave the link of it in the description box down below, and you can also use my code LBBYND for 10% off. You can get lashes, you can also get the sponge. Honestly, it's the best sponge I've ever used. I can definitely say that it's better than the Beauty Blender. I personally love it because it just has latex free in it, and it just has a better feel to it, and the way it just blends out my foundation, it just makes it look really flawless, and I love it. So yeah, check it out, you have nothing to lose. And I just go ahead and I blend this all over. Now, just so that you guys know that this foundation has a light to medium coverage. It doesn't cover my acne or my pimples completely, like they still peek through, but that is something that doesn't really bother me, to be honest. Like, I don't want them to be extremely covered. Like, I will go over them with like a little light second layer, but I don't mind if they actually peek through. I just try not to pack so much makeup on my acne so they just don't get worse later on. Alright, now I know that my face looks way darker than here, and that is normal. I don't know how you guys see it with the light and the camera here, but I do see that it is a little bit darker than my skin, but that is fine because I'm gonna go ahead and conceal and highlight so it will all even out. Just trust the process, okay? Trust it. To conceal, I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is in shade Almond, and I honestly love this concealer. I feel like Too Faced has a really nice collection when it comes to like skin stuff, like foundation concealers. I really like their products. I actually do use them also in my kits for my clients just because I really love them. And also Too Faced, if you guys are prone to like gluten or whatever, they're actually gluten free, which is great because I recently got a contract that the clients were gluten, like they cannot take anything that has gluten inside. So I googled, I'm like, oh my god, like who has gluten, who doesn't have gluten? And Too Faced was like the first one that popped out that says no gluten in their products, and I love that. So I just go ahead and take my sponge again. I take the pointy side of the sponge and I blend it all out. And you see what I mean? Like it slowly kind of like blends to your skin and the colors, so you don't really have to worry about that. But obviously match your skin to your foundation. I feel like Sand is the perfect one for me. Since I use my concealer and all of that, it just evens out after. I'm so sorry if you guys hear do 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 like in the background. I'm just, my neighbors upstairs, they are just driving me nuts with this. Next, I go ahead and I contour. I cream contour. Yes, I use Juvia's Place as always. This is my favorite one. This is actually their stick foundation, and this one is in Addis Ababa, and I actually take it with a brush. I used to go ahead and draw it all over. I don't do that anymore. I just love the finish with the brush. I feel like it's more natural and it's more seamless, and I just go ahead and I pat it just here in the corners. Again, it might look orange on camera, but in real life it's not. And I add a tiny bit of that, and it kind of pre-help with the blending after, just because it's with a brush, and I just love the finish of that. And I obviously add a little bit on the temples because I like to make my face look slimmer from the top. I also go ahead and I do my nose. I take a smaller brush and I go on the sides of my nose here, and I just contour my nose. And I also do my lips, so I run a little bit of that product at the bottom of my lip here, and I also run a little bit on the upper lip because this is just going to give an illusion of having bigger lips. Now I do my lips, that is nothing to hide, but I only do them like once a year. I don't like abuse on like doing my lips every month or every 2 months or whatever the case is. But yeah, I do get fillers in my lips. Now I'm just gonna take my sponge again and I blend all that out. Now I go ahead and I use a lighter shade of concealer. Now I do have a Too Faced one, but it is too light for me now, and I just go ahead and use my Jeffree Star Magic, and this one is in C9, and I just add a tiny bit. So I add a little lines here to kind of lift up the Cupid's bow, and I just highlight a little bit on my nose, forehead, and chin, and a little bit on the cheeks. And then I take my sponge and I blend it all out. And when I blend over here, I take it all the way up to kind of blend with the contour. Now I go ahead and I kind of set my under eye, and I set the little places that actually crease the most. And my powder always changes. I use the Juvia's Place sometime, I use Jeffree Star. Since it's summertime and I like my face to be a little bit glowy, this one has been my favorite. This is the Magic Star Illuminating Setting Powder in beige. And I take a tiny bit of that. I don't bake my face, but I lightly bake it. I don't know how to explain it. So I do put a little bit on my sponge here, and I go under the eyes, and I really pat this powder into my skin, and it gives it more of a lighter version of a bake than having a ton of loose powder under my eye. And I also do my smile lines because that's where I crease the most, my chin area, and I do my forehead a tiny bit here because I frown and I have lines and stuff, so that's where I kind of like crease the most as well. So now I just go ahead and I really pat this powder into my face. I used to go ahead and set my face with setting sprays, but now I don't do that. I actually do that all the way at the end. I just feel like it keeps my face a little bit smoother, and this is what I like on myself. So I actually go ahead and I move on to the brows. I use NYX and I use the Benefit. This is the 3D brow tones. I don't think they actually have these anymore. They discontinued those, but they created more shades in their Gimme Brow, which I do need a new one, but I'll just go ahead and use this one because there's a little bit left in it, and this one is in shade 2. Next, I also use my NYX Precision Brow Pencil. This has been my top favorite so far. I bought it once when I was in Target, when I went to Burlington like a few years back, and I have been just hooked on this pencil. It works incredibly well with me, and this is called the Precision Brow Pencil in Ash Brown, since I have black hair. And last but not least that I use on is a Tinted Brow Mascara, and it's also from NYX, and this is in shade Brunette. So let me go ahead and show you guys how I do my eyebrow. I think I'm just gonna do one eyebrow with you guys, and I'll just do the other one off camera just to kind of save some time on this video. So I use the spoolie, or the little brush that this pencil has, which I kind of really like. I zoomed in a little bit for you guys so you guys can see the brow process. And then I take the pencil and I kind of run it at the bottom first. Actually, before I go ahead and do that, I use the brow tone, the 3D brow tone from Benefit, and I just kind of brush it in the inner corners here. And this is gonna help lighten my brows first. I did get this, you guys. I got this, and using this while doing your makeup, what a mess. It's kind of like putting a glue stick on your brow. This is how it feels like. I kind of use it only when I run to like groceries and stuff. If I want to pick up groceries and I don't want to wear makeup but I want my brows to be lifted, this is where I would use it. But using it with makeup, I just didn't really like the process of it at all. So I go ahead and I draw the bottom part of my brow first, and then I go on the top here, and then I draw my brow. I do like to extend my brow a little bit on this side. I do have this brow that cuts here, and this one kind of like extended, so I just have a hard time growing the tail of this brow. I have no idea why, but I do have a hard time with that. And then I take my spoolie and I run it in the inner corners here and a little bit on the outer parts here too. But literally this is how I do my eyebrow. It's really simple. It's not hard or complicated or anything like that. And then I take the NYX Brow Tint Mascara and I just go over it to set the little hairs in place, and that's exactly how I do my eyebrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing off camera. Look at the difference. I'll go ahead and do the same thing off camera. I'll come back and show you guys my eyes and also the face, so I'll be right back. Alright, so the brights are on right now. I actually went ahead and I added a lip mask. I use Laneige. This is my favorite lip mask ever. It works so well, you guys. I use it before I go to bed. I also use it when I wake up in the morning and I get kind of like prepped up. This is a really super moisturizing lip mask, and I like to go over that loose powder that I applied and just kind of like blend it into the skin. As you guys notice, I didn't set like this part of my face. I haven't been doing that really, and I feel like the makeup stays on quite okay. Next, I go ahead and I contour. I use Shade and Light palette from KVD Beauty, and I do need another one, so this is the one I use the most. This is called Shadow Play, and this is what I grab mainly all the time, to be honest. And I just grab it with an angle brush and I contour my face lightly with this. And I also go ahead and I contour my nose as well. Even though sometimes when I'm creating like my looks with you guys, I go ahead and I enhance a little bit more the contour, but like on a daily basis, it's just really soft and natural. For blush, I went back to MAC and I love this one. This is called Margin. I'm so sure they still have this. This is one of the classics and it looks like that. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. I just really like it for the summertime because it gives me this kind of like a bronzy peachy look, and also it's like shimmery a little bit, so it kind of helps with highlighting as well. And I love the finish that this gives me. So I like to apply that and blend it with my contour, and I apply that on the kind of like apples of my cheeks and I blend it upwards, so it gives me this really nice sheen to my face. Highlighted, sun-kissed kind of glow, and I love it. And I also obviously put a little bit of that on my nose as well. When I'm not filming, I do face first and then I do the eyes. Completely the opposite than what I normally do when I film my tutorials, like my actual crazy looks, artistic looks with you guys. But for everyday basis, I always do my face first. I don't know why. I just feel like when I do that, it kind of gives me an idea on what to do on my eyes. For highlight, my top favorite one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Emrazy. In my head, this is probably the best highlight I've ever used. I also have one for my kit for my clients. That's how much I love it. I have one for me and one for my clients. And actually, before I do that, I do set my face now. I use the Hydro Grip from Too Faced, the same thing as the primer. So let's go ahead and highlight. So this is what I grab. I use a MAC brush for this. This is my favorite brush. This is the 133. And I pack a tiny bit of that and I apply that on my face. It's a nice summer glow. It's a summer finish face and I love it. Oh, you guys, by the way, I'm going to be cutting my hair tomorrow. I'm so excited. Long hair, I like it, but I feel like short hair is mainly more me. So I'm quite excited to be cutting my hair tomorrow. You guys, you have no idea. Oh my god. All right, eyes. I don't know what to do on my eyes, to be honest. I'm just gonna grab a random palette that I have here and I'm just gonna do something with that. Talking about palettes, I got the new Michaela palette, but I'm still waiting for the rest. That's why I'm not filming the video for this palette. I'll be doing it in my next video. But yeah, I finally got it and I can't wait to review it. And I've seen a lot of people review this and most of them said that the eyeshadows are So I'm quite excited to be trying it for you guys. I'm still waiting for the glosses, the highlight, and the lashes that they didn't come. And I have ordered this when it launched, and it's like about the 4th, 5th week now that I've been waiting for this, and they still shipped it with missing products, and they're going to be restocking on the 31st of July. But I don't get it. I was the first one to place my order. No comments, but I'm quite excited to show you this in future tutorials. I know I'm late to the game. It's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. So I'm probably going to be grabbing this palette right here, Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. I love this one so much. This one is the Armed and Gorgeous, and this is how it looks like. I absolutely love the shades of this. These are like my natural shades that I like to wear. I'm using obviously Whiteout from KVD Beauty, a tiny bit of that. So today I actually have a date night with the hubby. We're going to eat sushis in a restaurant. We are so happy about that because, you know, it's been a while that we didn't actually go out to a restaurant and sit and eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a color code agent, which is this color right here, and I'm going to pack this on the crease area and just, you know, apply it there. This is what I have been kind of like wearing for like my everyday soft glam kind of look. So since I'm doing like an everyday skin makeup, so might as well do my everyday soft glam look for you guys. I normally film one eye and then I show you guys the other one, but let's go ahead and do both eyes today. Why not? I know this video is going to be long, so I do apologize in advance. Now I'm going to be taking a color called Secure, which is this one right here, and this is a tiny bit darker, and yes, it does have kind of like an orangey tone to it, but I really like it. It's really nice. It's a very nice natural color for me, and I'm taking it with the same brush but packing it a little bit lightly and just concentrating this more on the outer corners just to give my eyes a little bit more definition. Next, I use a color called VIP. I love this highlight color so much on my eyes, and I just literally put that all over my eyelid, and I kind of just go over like this. I'm just gonna take a little bit of Smooth Criminal, which is this brown shade, and I'm just going to lightly put that on the outer corners and just kind of blending a little bit with VIP. Very lightly. I like to really lightly pack my brush before I really go crazy with the color. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit far from the eyes today, like my camera wise, but hopefully you guys could see what I am doing here. I'm gonna take a little bit of Smooth Criminal and I'm just going to put that on the outer corners of the lower lash line. We're gonna take a little bit of Secure, which is that second color that I used, and I'm just gonna blend Secure with Smooth Criminal just to give like a nice blended effect. And now I'm gonna take a little bit of VIP again, which is that shimmery white color, and I'm going to pack this on the inner corners of my lower lash line. So that is it for the eyes. Normally I don't really wear like a winged liner or anything like that with this kind of makeup, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. I'm not going to do a winged liner. But what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put some mascara and lashes. The mascara I'm using is the Benefit the Real mascara, and then for lashes I found those in my drawer last time. I'm like, oh my god, okay, let me go ahead and try these. These are the Kiss Blowout lashes in Pompadour. So I don't know, they come in a pack of 4, so let me go ahead and try them. It's been a while I haven't used Kiss lashes. They were like my favorite lashes to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my mascara and lashes off camera, and I'll be right back for you guys to do the lips and the rest. Okay, so I went ahead and fixed up my hair. I also changed my outfit for more like a dressier date night kind of outfit. So let me go ahead and do my lips. I'm actually going to be doing my everyday natural lip using Hover lip liner. I'm just gonna remove a little bit of that lip mask My lips are very nicely moisturized right now. This is a lip liner from MAC, by the way. It's called Hover. It's my favorite lip liner ever. And I'm going to be using Mannequin Liquid Lipstick from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, which is my favorite nude that I love to wear all the time. And yeah, so that is all for the lip that I always do. Very everyday kind of lip color, everyday kind of eye look. And whenever I get glammed up, when I don't really film tutorials, this is what I always do. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and hopefully you learned little tips and tricks here and there about makeup. This is my everyday summer look lately, and this is how I've been doing my makeup and using these products, so I really hope you found it helpful somehow. As always, all the products that I use in this video is going to be linked in the description box down below for you guys. Also, if you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure that you hit the like button or the thumbs up. It would really help me out, and I would really appreciate it as well. I'm gonna go ahead and devour some sushis, and I'm really excited. So I want to wish you guys a wonderful day. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.